gag order request aimed at Baldoni, his team, and Blake Lively. She reportedly does not want to be deposed.
Justin Baldoni filed against shampoo company owner Blake Lively and her husband, Deadpool star Ryan Reynolds.
Take things out of context. We still don't know everything here. And I know that Blake Lively has subpoenaed.
Justin, if I'm not mistaken, is on vacation now with his kids in Hawaii. Is he still there? Do you speak to him?
With both parties stepping up their efforts, the legal dispute between Justin Baldoni and power couple Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds is intensifying to unprecedented heights. What began as a professional dispute has now descended into a full-fledged legal battle, and neither side appears prepared to concede. Known for their lighthearted banter and public persona as Hollywood's golden couple, Blake and Ryan are currently dealing with grave accusations and a legal battle that might damage their reputations. Baldini's squad, meanwhile, isn't holding back and is retaliating against Blake and Ryan for every move they make, denouncing what they term desperate methods. The entire scenario has captured the attention of both fans and the media due to allegations of gag orders, purported HR complaints, and unexpected lawsuit revisions. As both sides prepare for...
Take things out of context because we still don't know everything here. And I know that Blake Lively has subpoenaed to get all the text messages and all the receipts. So we've got to hold... I mean, it looks like Justin Baldoni is the true victim in this scenario from what we've seen so far. But let's just keep an open mind because we don't know sure and we haven't gone through the case and there'll be more coming out. So... I hope that answers your question.
And, well, everything we see, right, we bring our own experience. And for me, I look at this scenario as just like from the non-expert. I see Blake Lively as someone who's like desperately wanting control in her life.
As both sides prepare for what appears to be a protracted court battle, the tension is evident and the stakes are higher than ever. Why are Blake and Ryan so committed to stifling Baldoni's claims? And how did things get so tangled? The drama that is rocking Hollywood has to be dissected. Discussions concerning Justin Baldoni's mental health during the case were sparked by his recent surfing sighting in Hawaii, despite the fierce legal struggle. According to reports, Blake and Ryan recently requested a gag order because they were concerned about what would be disclosed during Baldini's deposition. This action has drawn criticism, with many people wondering what Blake is so concerned about. Is there a chance that something negative will surface? The motion has been swiftly criticized by Baldoni's team, who claim that Blake and Ryan are, quote, use legal means to keep the truth from coming to light. The public has begun to speculate about what the pair may be concealing as a result of this
gag order request aimed at Baldoni and his team, and Blake Lively. She reportedly does not want to be deposed by Baldoni's attorney. Late last night as well, Baldoni's team filed an amended complaint in court, this time with a timeline full of evidence, including text messages between Baldoni and Ryan Reynolds. And I think it's going to take some time to get through all of that, but there's going to be so much information in that will be really telling and will really help us understand what's actually happening. Let's break down what we can look for when we're going through all of this evidence and what this evidence so far, from the little I know about this evidence, what is it's showing us. That's showing a lot of respect. Ryan Reynolds replied with warmth and gratitude, emphasizing how much he valued Baldoni as a collaborator and friend. But somewhere along the timeline, things have soured. And according to these new court documents, Ryan Reynolds even escalated behind the scenes and reportedly referred to Baldoni as a deranged predator. So what happened to cause such a drastic shift Is this a case of communication, power struggles, or something deeper? Option 1 might be that Blake may have experienced SH, and she genuinely believes retaliation is a way of being used to silence her.
Despite his aggressive legal approach, several analysts think Baldoni made a big mistake when he changed his case. Baldoni's team maintains that the modifications were required to highlight fresh evidence, despite legal experts pointing out possible weaknesses that could undermine his case. Baldoni's team maintains its confidence despite the purported blunder, claiming that the fundamental problems are still there and that the truth will eventually come to light.
Justin Baldoni filed against shampoo company owner Blake Lively and her husband, Deadpool star Ryan Reynolds. Why file an amended lawsuit? Well, Baldoni and his legal team claim to have new information and additional charges of wrongdoing against Taylor Swift's bestie and her publicist, as well as her husband. Baldoni's legal team claims metadata from the New York Times showed that the newspaper of record had her legal complaint against him weeks and possibly even months before she filed it. The HTML allegedly revealed when the images and pieces of the article uploaded or created. He and his attorneys have put up that website we were hyping for a while, which is a bit of a nothing burger. Is that the expression? A nothing burger? A what burger? You know what I'm trying to say. If you go to thelawsuitinfo.com, that's thelawsuitinfo.com, you for yourself can look amended complaint filed on Friday night.
A slow dance scene from a previous film involving Baldoni and Blake Lively is among the most bizarre elements of this legal dispute. There have been rumors that the turmoil behind the scenes started at this point. Some claim it's innocuous, while others argue it represents more serious personal and professional tensions between the two. It's obvious that something happened during or after their partnership that irreparably damaged their relationship, regardless of the significance of that particular occasion.
Certain point, the extra months, like you get used to. So I'm thinking the value that she sees, like with Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds, really commanding and orchestrating. Like she's playing the oboe and wants to be a conductor, but it's like you don't get to do that. You got to write the ballad that you can then conduct or get your own orchestra. Like she wanted something in the world that wasn't designed to give it to her.
So what you're talking about is that you master that one role, and when you get bored, like you did that role, you mastered it, and when you knew you'd achieved that, asked for the next opportunity.
Ryan, at this point, are, they're like the Goliath, right? They're on top of the movie. I mean, Sony, the last thing they want, with all their money invested, with everything, is big drama. Oh God, Blake Lively is sexually harassed by a movie under Sony's watch? Who the hell was spoken to in the Sony meeting? Because they maybe are, I want to hear from Sony. I mean, Sony's freaking the out right now. Freaking out. I mean, I love how I went the other day that Ryan Reynolds was freaking out. Someone was, oh, really? Is Ryan calling you right now? He calling you and telling you panicking? She's very Blake. But I like following her because she breaks down all of these legal cases all the time. And I'm going to pull her up on Threads because she's a listener, she's a dozer. And I'm going to find it right now and we're going to do it together. If you follow her and tell her I see you, Mary Jane on Threads. Okay, breaking news. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your friends. Come on over here. Here we go. Another update of Blake Lively. Can you guys see this? Another, it's like so small, but I hope you guys can see it. Another update in the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni saga. But the legals for Blake Lively and company Vision PR and Leslie Sloan indicated in a response report that they will be moved to dismiss